Hey y'all, what's up? It's Megan and welcome back. In today's video, I am back with another perfume review. This time it's going to be for the Alt Liberty fragrance, which is supposed to be a dupe of YSL Libre. This is actually a really big bottle. Never gotten this size before, but it was the only option available. If that interests you, then definitely stay right here so you can find out if I think it's worth your coin or not, or if it's thumbs up or a thumbs down. Okay, so let's get started. So I actually got this fragrance a couple weeks ago for their Memorial Day sale. This one along with Gables, which is supposed to be a dupe of Bond Number 9 Greenwich Village. Ugh, you guys, I wish Bond Number 9 did travel size fragrances because I would so love to do a review on if it's a pretty good dupe or not, because I really love that fragrance, but we're not here for that today. So we are going to be testing out this Alt Fragrances Liberty. And like I said in the opening there, this one comes in a 2 ounce and it's $29. So I think this is one of the better deals on their website. And like I also mentioned, it is the biggest one I've ever gotten because I always get like the tiny ones. I think that's pretty good, but I think that may be because this is just a designer fragrance and it's not a niche fragrance. Because you know, from the niche fragrance houses, those tend to be much more expensive, so that may be why you may be able to get this bigger bottle. And of course right here I also have the actual YSL Libre travel size. Of course, for those who may not know, I am not buying full-size fragrances anymore. I'm going to always get testers first to try them out. If it's something I really love, then I may consider getting the bigger one in the future. But for now, this works perfectly. Gives you a nice amount to get you set for a few months there, depending on how much you spray it. And I'll give it to YSL. Even their tester is really nice. I like that they put a black cap on it with the gold here. Very nice. And I may have mentioned this in a video before. I think in my Get Ready With Me, I think I mentioned it, but I cut it out. But I initially just sprayed this as a tester at Sephora like months ago, just like on the spray paper thingy, the tester paper. And when I first sprayed it, I was not that impressed with it. I was just like, what are people going crazy about? Like, I don't get it. So it never really was on my radar. But when I saw that Alt does a dupe of it, I was like, okay, let me try it out again. This is a pretty popular fragrance. I think that people may want to know if they could just save and get the Alt version first to see how they like it. I mean, after getting it, I actually really like it, you guys. It has a really nice scent. I think maybe I wasn't impressed because when you go in store, you tend to test out a lot of different fragrances, and that may be why it just didn't set itself apart and it didn't stand out to me. But smelling it again, I really do like it. Is it like my absolute favorite? No, but I mean, I could see myself wearing this a lot actually. Let's get to the reason why we're here and let's test this one out. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray Liberty first, and I guess I'll just spray it with on my right wrist. This one gives a really big spray. I didn't spray that totally right, but it came out. And right away, I mean, with this one, you could smell it so far away. It has a really good sillage on the initial spray. I mean, like, it's really strong, and that's a really good thing. But if you're sensitive and you don't like your fragrances to be too strong, that may be something to be aware of. But then again, this is just my opinion. But on the initial spray, it does smell really good. I feel like you get a lot of that orange blossom that's in it, and I do smell some of the lavender, I feel like, as well. And we'll go over all of the notes shortly as well. But it smells really good, you guys. And that was just with one spray. I feel like if you do one on each wrist, you'd probably be set, because it's really strong. I feel like I could smell it from this far. And that's a good thing with some of Alt's fragrances, is that a lot of them are really strong, at least on the initial spray. Now, some of them tend to kind of fade. I'll kind of see as I'm filming this video if it does that. When I sprayed it the first day I got it, it stayed pretty strong. But of course, I'm just sitting here. I feel like it's something that I never really put into consideration when I do my other videos. Maybe I should try wearing them actually like out, because you're exposed to the elements and stuff a lot more. And that tends to, like, if it's windy or if it's hot, sometimes that may affect like how long a fragrance will last on you. But yeah, I mean, I still really smell it. I mean, it's not dry yet, but while it is drying, I just always like to preface in my perfume videos is that this is just my opinion. Like, the only way you're gonna be able to make a determination on if you like it or not, or if you think it smells exactly the same or not at all, or if you even like the fragrance, is to smell it yourself. That's the only way. This is only to be used as a guide into making a judgment if you want to try it out, or, you know, if it's worth the money to you. It's never to be like, oh, you absolutely have to get this, or no, don't get this at all. That's just always going to be my opinion on things, and it's never expected to be like end all be all. You know, everybody's going to have their opinions on what they think, because I did take a look for this fragrance on the website. A lot of people, for some reason, tend to have differing opinions on if it smells like it. For this one, a lot of people said that it doesn't smell exactly like it, and I'll get to if I agree with that or not. But on the dry down for this, it's kind of calming down a little bit, if that makes sense. Definitely not the right wording, but it's settling nicely. It's not as strong. I can't smell it from here, but I can still kind of smell it from my wrist being this far away. And it's starting to settle pretty nicely. I like it. Not bad, not bad at all. So next we're going to go ahead and do the YSL Libre. And fun fact, I mentioned this in another video, and again, this is never to be a know-it-all, but I have a little in French. You know, I speak a little bit, not to converse fully, but I know some things, you know. And it's not Libre, because the internet will have you believing that this is called Libre, and it's not. It's pronounced Libra, like a zodiac sign. So fun fact, it means to be free and to be liberated. So there's your French lesson for the day. So if I could get my sleeve rolled up, spray that. Now, that is one thing about this one, is that it doesn't really have a wide spray, but maybe it's supposed to be like that, because since this is such a bigger bottle, the sprayer is a lot bigger too, I feel like, than even the smaller Alt bottle. So this one probably just sprays out way more than this little tiny thing at one time. But on first impression, again, I mean, it's, to me, this smells exactly the same on the initial spray. The sillage, I can't smell it from this far, but I think it's decent. I have to get a little bit closer to smell it. One difference that Libre has is that it smells, and this is what I find in a lot of the all fragrances, is that the original smells a lot smoother and refined, if that makes sense. It has a better way of settling into your skin, and it's not super overpowering. So if you are sensitive to scents, this one is not going to be bad. Again, I smell the orange blossom. I feel like I smell a little bit more lavender out of the Libre than I do in the Alt version. What is it called? Liberty. Yeah, the Alt version is settling pretty good. It still has a lot of oil on my arm. I mean, I can't smell the difference, you guys. Honestly, I think if you have just like a regular nose and you're not sensitive to scents and stuff, I feel like just me kind of giving my opinion on it, I feel like, you know, to an average person, this is gonna smell the same. That's just me though. But like I said, the quality side by side smells a little bit different, just how it just goes up your nose. That was not a refined way of saying that, but it is what it is, you know, you feel what I'm saying? But yeah, This one smells just like smooth, like it's just gonna settle into your skin like slowly. But yeah, this one is drying down really nicely, and of course so is this one. They both smell really, really nice, and I think it's the same thing. I don't really smell any type of a difference. So if you're not a travel size bottle girl, you can get the big bottle and, you know, try it out to see if you like it. Because I mean, it's practically, these are the same price, because this was $29 and this is $30. You'll have to make the determination on which one you think is more worth it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to see if there's any more of differences as it settles. Yeah, I noticed with the Libre, you have to go in super close to your arm to smell it now on the dry down. Take that how you will. I mean, if you want it to be subtle, you might want to go for the Libre. But this one I could still smell without going practically right up on my wrist. And of course, as usual, I did do a sleep test, and I pretty much do this with all of my fragrance dupes just to see how they last. And I do that after I shower, you know, I get myself settled, and then I'll spray one on each arm just to see how it lasts through the night. That's the only way without wearing it out that I could get a sense of the lasting power, and Liberty won by far. Because when I woke up, I didn't smell Libre at all. Like at all. Even like with my nose right up on my skin, I couldn't smell it. Liberty, I was able to smell it a lot more. I feel like a better test would be actually going out and about and wearing it. But you guys, I don't always go to places to wear perfume to, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, I feel like this could be day, but I feel like it leans to be more of a nighttime fragrance. But I could definitely see this in the day. Like me, I wear my fragrances anytime. I don't care. Like if I want to smell like it, then that's what I'm gonna smell like. You feel me? So yeah, take that into consideration as well. It might last longer because this is a way bigger bottle than just this travel size, and it sprays out way more product, and you have to spray this a couple times to really get a decent amount like on your skin. So that could have something to do with it. But again, like, I mean, if you're an oversprayer, I tend to be an oversprayer, but I do feel like you have to spray a lot with this. You have to spray at least 3 times to get a decent amount, just like on your wrist. But hey, that might just be how I spray it on myself. My final review is I definitely do think that this is worth the money, especially since it's the same price as this essentially. And I think this would be good to kind of try it out, and you get more product, and yeah, I don't think you could really go wrong with it. But of course, if you're a girl that likes to get the original and that's just what you gonna get, then that's cool too. I recommend both, but I really think that this one stands up to the test on being compared, in my opinion. I don't smell any differences when I spray it and on the dry down. So if it's thumbs up or thumbs down, I give it a thumbs up, and I definitely think, like I said, that it's worth the $30 for this. I mean, a 2-ounce bottle for $30 or $29 if you want to be specific. I think it's worth it. Oh, and I totally forgot to give you guys the notes. Okay, so for Liberty, the top notes are lavender, mandarin orange, black currant. The middle notes are orange blossom, jasmine, and lavender. And the base notes are musk, vanilla, cedar, and ambergris, or ambergris. I never found out how you pronounce this word, ambergris or ambergris. Ambergris doesn't sound right. I'm just gonna say ambergris. That's for Liberty. And Libre, it just states keywords are lavender, orange blossom, vanilla extract. It's a warm floral. And that's pretty much all that it gives. I went to the YSL Beauty website. That's all I was able to get. Not sure if that's all the notes. I'm pretty sure it's not. They probably don't want to put all of the notes. So dupes can't be made, but I mean, all got it right in my opinion. So they beat YSL. I mean, I'm just saying. Saint Laurent, you can't keep it secret. But yeah, anyway, sorry to give that to you guys so late. I didn't want to forget to include that. But yeah, like I said, I definitely think that this is worth it. Try it out if you want to, you know, try a new fragrance. I feel like who hasn't tried Libre at this point? But I mean, I was one of them. So yeah. And another thing I'll tell you guys, it's funny, like during the Memorial Day sale, I got those 2 fragrances and I forgot to put in my code. I felt so stupid. I mean, to save $12, I mean, that's $12, you know. Because, you know, you feel left out when you don't use a code. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that just me? Or would y'all not care? I don't know. It doesn't matter. You know, it's too late. But yeah, even full price, I do think it's worth the money. But like I always tell you guys, I don't want to forget that too, is that always try to get these on sale so you could save even more and get these at a discount. They may even have one for 4th of July. Just keep an eye out for it. They usually go throughout the weekend. So just to give you guys just a bit of advice, because they pretty much have sales for all of the holidays. Like I said, I always suggest that you just smell it first and see if it's worth just getting the travel size versus a 2-ounce bottle. You guys, that's pretty much everything. That's all I have to say for my review of all fragrances Liberty versus YSL Libre. And definitely let me know down below if y'all have either of the fragrances. I'm sure most people will probably most definitely have Libre instead. Let me know how y'all like it. Did y'all buy multiple bottles of it already? Did you have to return it? I want to know everything, so let me know down below. And also don't forget while you're there to give me a thumbs up and also subscribe, because that really lets me know that you guys are liking my content. And it also tells YouTube that you found the video helpful and that it was actually good quality, because if you click on the video, watch 30 seconds or the whole thing and don't do anything, YouTube takes that as me being whack and I'm not interesting. Well, I might not be interesting to everybody, but you know, at least if it was helpful, you know what I'm saying? Just give a girl a like. It's free. It's free 99. You know, help a sister out. But anyway, as always, no matter what, I always want to thank you guys for watching, because you could have been on any other video, but if you made it here to this point, that means you made it to the end, and I thank you for that, girl. I'm going to talk to you guys later, and I'm gonna see y'all next time. Bye.